My name is Connell Barrett. I'm a dating coach, the head coach of datingtransformation.com, and a dating coach with The League. I'm going to give you a 3-part roadmap to have a great video date. First part is how to plan your date. Second part is how to look your best. And the third part is how to have a great interaction. So let's start with planning your date. Tip number 1 is you want to set the date in advance, so it feels like an event that you can both look forward to. Also, you don't want to just grab your phone and call somebody without them expecting you, because you want to give them a chance to look their best. So set it up in advance so you can both get excited about it. Tip number 2 is you want to choose a platform that you both use or that's easy for both of you to use. So that might be a Zoom chat. If you both use iPhones, it could be a FaceTime chat, or you could jump onto Facebook and do a video chat that way. Doesn't really matter what platform you use, as long as it's easy for both of you to jump on and see each other face to face. Tip number 3 is during the day leading up to the date, send some messages back and forth. Text some flirty messages. Hey, I'm really excited to see you tonight. Or I can't wait to watch that movie with you. It's going to be exciting. You want to build some anticipation so you're both thinking about that date and thinking about each other. And next, you want to look your best for your date. So tip number 1 is you want to dress first date great. This is a no sweatpants zone. Wear the same thing you would wear if you were going on a first date or a real life date in person, and that goes from head to toe. Even your favorite shoes that make you feel attractive and sexy, even if they don't end up seeing you from the waist down, it'll make you feel more attractive and feel more confident. Tip number 2 is you want to choose really good lighting that flatters you. So you want to avoid having light set up far above you or beneath you, because that creates awkward, unattractive shadows. You want to choose lighting that is on you roughly at or slightly above head level, so that you're looking your best and looking your most attractive. And tip number 3 is you want to choose a place in your home where there's something going on behind you. You don't want to stand or sit against a boring white wall. That looks plain. You want to have things behind you like books, records on the wall, some sort of cool little personal tchotchke in front of your date that gives them something to talk about. And it also brings them into your world and just makes you look and feel like you're comfortable at home, looking your best. Now we're going to talk about 3 ways to make the interaction as enjoyable and as fun as possible. Tip number 1 is you want to make sure that occasionally you look at the camera lens, not just at the image of your date or at the image of you in the corner of your screen. You want to make sure your eyes toggle a little bit back and forth from the lens to the video of your date. Lens to the video of your date. This lets you look at your attractive date, but also they'll see you looking at them, and it'll enhance connection if they feel like you're looking at each other eye to eye. Tip number 2 is remember the 2 P's. You want to be positive and you want to be playful on a date. Look, a date is about fun. It's about enjoying each other. So sure, there's a lot of negative things in the world we could talk about, but you want to keep things positive. Keep the topics positive and fun. And you also want to be a little bit playful. Dates are enjoyable. They're about flirting, getting to know each other, having fun. So remember those 2 P's, positive and playful. And the third tip is a great way to have a video date is have an activity that you're doing together. Maybe you're both playing Words with Friends or using the Scrabble app, or perhaps you're cooking together. You can both choose the same cupcake recipe and bake the same cupcakes at the same time, just like you would in real life. So a great way to make a real deep connection and turn this video date into a date that's almost as good as real life is choose a fun activity that you can do at the same time. So in closing, you want to basically treat your video date like you would a real life date. You want to look your best. You want to keep that eye contact consistent. You want to be playful and positive, and you want to do a fun activity together. If you do all these things, then I guarantee you your video date's going to be just as good as an in real life date, and you're going to make a fantastic connection. You got this.